What's up, team? So here we are in my headquarters at my home, and behind me is the kitchen, and what I'm going to do today is coach you through a full day of intermittent fasting, a full day of eating in my life, and I'll put all the macros and calories down. I'll show you how I track everything and basically teach you how I eat to maintain my body. Now remember, this is really important. It doesn't matter how I eat, what matters is the macros and calories that you need. So I'm going to link a video up there on how to calculate your own macros and calories so that you too can eat whatever you want and lose weight. And you guys won't believe the foods I eat today to maintain my body weight. So I hope you enjoy. And as always, if you do like the video, give it a like and click subscribe down below. See you in the next clip. Alright, so here we have the oven preheating to 210. Doesn't really matter what temperature, it's on grill mode. Got the pan, got the supplements I take. So what I take is vitamin C, omega-3, vitamin B, 2 liver supplements because my liver is not very good, Chobani yogurt, some eggs. I'm gonna put the eggs, poach them, so some vinegar, some avocado, and some bacon. That's gonna be my lunch. It's gonna be my first meal of the day. I'm gonna poach the eggs in there, so I'll film all that for you guys and put the macros. So this bad boy is so important when you're tracking macros, the scales. A lot of people say, like, why would you weigh your food, Tony? That's such a waste of time. The reality is, if you weigh your food, you know what's going into your body, which means you're much more likely to get the results. So, hey Harper, how you doing? So what I'll do is I'll turn this on, put on to 0. Once this is on there, put on to 0, and then I'll just ladle in this food right here. So I generally have like 200 grams of yogurt in the morning, and I'll just keep putting that in until we hit 200 grams. Keep going there. It's a bit hard to film and do this at the same time. And this yogurt's full of protein, it's low in fat. Now there's nothing wrong with fat, guys, but the problem is that I'm already having a lot of fat with my bacon and eggs because I feel like eating bacon and eggs today. So I don't normally have bacon. There you go, 200 grams right there, perfect. Got our bacon. Now if you look on here, I can actually scan the barcode and put it into MyFitnessPal. I'll show you how to do that. And it's got all the nutrients and all that sort of stuff there. So once that unblurs, you see all that. So one serving size is 181 grams. I had roughly that, and it's got all those macros in there. Same here. So there's 3 servings in this package, which is 20 grams of fat. So I'll probably have, there's 6 slices. I'll have 2 slices for breakfast, and then half an avocado, and 4 of these lovely eggs. Okay? So you'll see that starting to boil and bubble now, so I'll just spin it around. Nice and simple, keep spinning till it creates a bit of a vortex. And once it's spinning, I quickly get the eggs, chuck them in there, nice and gentle. And that generally, I don't know who taught me this or whatever, but it holds the eggs together. See how they're spinning together and the whites aren't going all over the place? And that will give me some nice poached eggs. So 1 serving is 3 slices, not 2, just 22 grams of fat, and I'll put the numbers up. So just chuck that in the oven to grill, and might take a bit longer than the eggs, but we'll leave that there. And check on my eggs. So I'm running a bit behind, got my yogurt, got my sups. It's a bit of a mess here. So quite good timing. I got my black coffee here, I drink it out of a jar, make my own coffee. Got my 200 grams of yogurt, half an avocado, 3 eggs, and boom, you can't see because it's real dark, but that is my bacon. So I'm gonna take that out, and that is my lunch. And guys, that's a hefty lunch if I combine that with all this together. I just had my sups. I'm gonna be quite full because I fasted till lunchtime, and this is, even though this is high fat, this is a high fat meal, the truth is that once I combine this all together, I'm still gonna have so much room for carbs later in the day because I haven't had any carbs right now except for the avocado. I'm gonna have a lot of room later on. So that is my breakfast in the morning, or lunch, should I say. It's 11 o'clock right now. Intermittent fasting. I'm going to show you in the next clip how I track this food in MyFitnessPal so you guys never have trouble using the app, because it's really simple once you get your head around it. Like, this is so easy, and people always say to me, well, Tony, like, why do you track food? It's such a waste of time. Like, you know, why the fuck would you do that? If you're not tracking food, you can look great. You might get the body of your dreams, but you're just guessing. If you track food, you're guaranteed results. If you're on the right macros, if you're on the right carbs, proteins, fats, and I'm going to put a link to a video up here where I explain what those are. Like up here. Guys, if you're tracking food, you're guaranteed results. No matter how fat you are, no matter how skinny you are, whatever goal you want, if you have the right macros, you're going to get results. And not only are you going to get results, right? You're going to keep them for life. So once I've been tracking for 3 years, I can stop tracking tomorrow and I still can eyeball food and know. So it's such a great skill to have, and I recommend it for everyone. So I'll put the next video up, which is going to be me putting the foods into MyFitnessPal so you guys don't have trouble with it anymore, okay? So now my second meal of the day got 350 grams of beef. So I weighed it before it was cooked, and 1 raw cup of rice. Obviously it's more when it's cooked. So all I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna split this into 2 meals. So I'm gonna take half of this and half of this, put it in that bowl there, heat it up. That's gonna be meal number 2. I'm gonna eat the same meal for meal number 3. And then we're gonna get into our desserts, which is the fun part. So again, I'll put this in MyFitnessPal so you can see exactly how I do it. Can't forget the coffee. Alright, so what we want to do is click on the MyFitnessPal tab on our phone. Click there. And then you see the top left buttons, the 3 stripes there. We click on that. And then we go to the diary tab right there. Okay? Once we've clicked on that, we're going to be able to scroll down and look through all our foods. Okay? So I've already put the avocado in there. I'm going to show you how to do the other foods that we had this morning. So we click add food. And we search for the eggs that we had. So egg. Our recent foods come up, but what we can do, just if you're a beginner or starting off, just search for egg, and you see all these options come up for eggs, right? So we click on the one with the tick. Generally those are okay. The serving size is 1 large, and we had 3 servings. So we just do 3 servings of 1 large egg. Click save, and the tick up the top right. Now we have to put the bacon and the yogurt in. So what we can do is click add food, and we can add multiple foods at once. So we click the multi-add button up here. Then we search for food. Now we haven't had this bacon before, so see this scan barcode button up here on the top right? We click on that, and then we can go to our bacon, go to the barcode, and it instantly scans it for us. So now we have our number of servings, serving size. Now there's 3 servings per package. If you look over there at the package, there's 3 servings. So what we did is we had 1/3 of the package, so we had 1 serving. So this is correct up here. We have to make sure the servings size and number is correct. Click OK, and then we want to add our yogurt. Now if you search for our yogurt, it would have been in our recent foods, so we don't have to search for it again. So we click plain, low fat, we just tick that button, click OK, and we've just added 2 foods at once. Now that's after lunch. You can see all the calories on the side. What we want to do now is go to the nutrition page. So I'll show you how to do that a little bit slower. So click on the top left, click nutrition, and there you have all of our remaining calories for the day. So you see we have a lot of protein, a lot of carbs to hit, and we've got pretty far on the fats. So we can fit whatever food we want into these numbers to hit our daily goals. So I'll show you in the next video how we fit in our rice and our beef stir fry. So with the second meal of the day, we'll split it up into 2 meals. So if you look here, I've already eaten one of them. But what I did yesterday was I weighed 350 grams of beef, and I measured out 1 cup of rice. It was so simple. And then what we do is, again, we go into MyFitnessPal and we put these foods into there. So we go into diary again, and we go add food. I just add it to meal 1, and then we search for the foods. So rice, we had white short grain raw. My last serving was 1.5, so we want to make that 1. Click save, and we add that to our day. Then we add the beef, so add food. We go beef, stir, fry, and the brand was Macro. So we could have scanned it, but we haven't. So we just search beef stir fry macro. We click on the first one, see if it fits in, and we had 350 grams. So we go 3.5 servings of 100 grams and click OK. Now we go to our nutrition tab again. So even though we split that up into 2 meals, we put all the food in at once. We go diary and nutrition again, and you'll see we have a lot of protein, carbs, and fats to make up our day. Now this is a lot of food. If you look at this is a lot of food. If you had our lunch, which was the eggs, and the, so you had eggs, avocado, bacon, which is like quite filling when you eat it. Then we have all this food. This is probably like 2 kilos of food, but we've still got all these calories left over. So, in the rest of the video, I'm going to show you how I can fit ice cream, Tim Tams, and all the foods I love into my day. And as long as I hit these numbers, I'm going to show you how I hit these numbers, I'm still going to lose body fat because these numbers are based upon me losing body fat. So again, I'll put a video up top for you to calculate your own macros so that you can actually get the same results. And all my clients always say to me, like, Tony, how am I going to lose weight eating burgers and pizza and ice cream? Like, I already do that. I'm a fat fuck. I'm going to teach you how if you go to that video. But it's a really, really cool concept. And doing this, you can eat whatever you want. I do it every single day. Intermittent fasting combined with calorie counting. And it takes like 2 minutes a day. You guys saw how fast that was. Now you can do it on your own if you watch that video, or you can do it with me and my team on the V8 protocol. And I do it all for my clients. So it's pretty exciting. I'll see you in the next clip. All right, I'm back and it's the evening now, and this is the fun part because I've had my lunch, which is my bacon and eggs and avocado, and I've had my 2 meals. I split it into 2 meals, which was a beef stir fry. So relatively clean food, right? But I've got a lot of carbs, fats, and proteins left. So what I'm gonna do now is, if you look over here, I'm gonna get my grapes and my ice cream and a Tim Tam. So great tip for when you're doing food. If you want to wash your fruit and veg, you can see how murky that water is. I don't know if you can see it. If you put a tiny bit of cider vinegar in there, apple cider vinegar, and just let it sit for about 5 minutes, what's going to happen is that's going to wash all the crap off of it, and you just drain that. So we've got about 400 grams of grapes. When I drain it, I've already weighed it. I'm going to put some ice cream on there as well. So I got 85 grams of Messina Pavlova ice cream, which again we can search in MyFitnessPal. And this baby, these Tim Tams, chuck one of those on there. I'm gonna put that in MyFitnessPal. We don't have to weigh the Tim Tam. And then I'm gonna see how many calories I have for the end of the day. All right, so MyFitnessPal again. We have our food from earlier already in there. We're going to the diary tab. I'm gonna add our food to meal 1. So we're having 400 grams of grapes. Grape, search, grapes raw. Serving size, 100 grams. We're having 4 servings. Not 14, 4 servings, save. And click the tick up the top. That's a lot of carbs. And we're gonna add some ice cream. So Messina ice cream. And we'll see what pops up. It might not pop up. I'll show you what happens if it doesn't pop up. So Messina ice cream didn't pop up. So we can go ice cream, homemade, chocolate ice cream. We can just go on any ice cream we want, really. Let's go to vanilla ice cream. Let's just search vanilla ice cream. And it doesn't matter if it's not the same ice cream. We just got to find one that has a serving size of 100 grams. And we had 85 grams, so 0.85 servings. Save. And we just put that in there. And 1 Tim Tam. So we search Tim Tam here. Tim Tam, and we only had 1 today, so 1 serving. Okay, then we go to our nutrition tab, and we've just had ice cream, grapes, Tim Tam. We're 5 grams over on fat, we're 23 grams under on carbohydrates, and we have 49 grams left of protein. So what I would do is I'd go in there, and all I need is protein and carbs, so I'd have a protein shake. And I just click add food. Optimum nutrition, doesn't matter which one you have, click OK, and we're almost at our calorie goal. And that's the fun of flexible dieting right there. So as you can see, if we go to our nutrition tab again, we're close to all our targets. We're just under on carbs and protein, and we can stay under and make up for it tomorrow. So what we can do is have more carbohydrates tomorrow and have more fun tomorrow. So, as you could see there, we had ice cream, grapes, Tim Tams, and all sorts of food today. We had quite a lot of like healthy food and then 20% bad food. And if I eat like that every single day and I'm hitting my macro numbers, I'm gonna lose body fat. Those are those are actually my maintenance calories. But once you know your macros, once you know your calories, you can eat whatever you want, just like I showed you, and achieve your goals. So if you'd like to know more about that, what you can do is head down below and download my free cheat sheet. It's the first link I put in the description. And make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying the videos. If you're not enjoying them, let me know in the comments how I can make them better so I can help more people like you. Have an amazing day, and give the video a like if you liked it. Talk to you soon.